Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So last episode, oh boy, I made a little mistake and accidentally destroyed one of our super pods because I got a little bit distracted and accidentally launched it into the mountains over here, and because it had no people or anything, it just disappeared. So that sucks because they're not exactly cheap, but what can you do? It was a mistake. Along with that, we also got a new member because, that was Alpha Anon. Because we went out and did a prisoner rescue, because why not? So other than that, we got our crops growing in nicely, everything's going pretty good. But today, we are going out and raiding bases. So, if we want to do this, we're going to need 3 pods for people. Luckily, 3 still works, it's just a little bit inconvenient not having the extra. And then we need Hiram also going with the animals. So, the animals probably is the first thing that we should do. We can also make that not a prisoner room anymore. We also did buy ourselves 250 medicine. It wasn't exactly cheap, but it wasn't too expensive, but at least we got the meds now. So, we're good to go? I don't think there's anything else that's important. We do also have ourselves a intercepted message that we have 17 days to do. We can see about doing that. I'm not too concerned about it, but it's one more thing. Either way, let's reform. Now, this is a bit of a pain, actually, because it's automatically grabbing stuff because it's an outpost. Hiram, you are only using the horn. Okay, so we got to make sure we load that up. Other than that, we should be all right. So we don't want anybody except for Hiram. And then we do want all the animals. Can go. We are not going to take any of this stuff because it's kind of irritating that it automatically does that. That's not because of my auto-equip settings either. It's just the way that the outposts work, because it assumes that it's temporary even though we turned it into an actual base. So, just gotta do what you gotta do. That's also because people are carrying some stuff too. So, like, the silver was on probably Hiram, or on one of the people rather. Okay, so then we just want to make sure we bring this horn with us, because that's Hiram's weapon. Other than that, we need a bit of food. So we'll bring 100 just as excess capacity. We'll bring ourselves 20 meds, that way we have them if we need them. We'll bring the Glitter World medicine with the other people. And then we don't need food for the animals. And we can bring 1 resurrector. No, less wealth. We'll bring those with the other people. And then 1 bedroll. And then Hiram, you can also ride, because there's no reason not to. Okay, and Dayton doesn't have a weapon. Don't tell me that got launched with the pod. Oh, no, it's because I made you use your fists. Okay, that makes sense. So that should be good. So you can't... So what do we want to attack first? Let's do this one here, and we'll make our way. We might be able to do all 3. That's going to take you 0.4 days. So that's good. You're off. And then we want Dayton to swap back. Was that your horn we brought with you? Because Dayton's technically carrying his, and that's just a weirdness. Oh, it is too, because it's his equipped weapon. It is going to be counted, but it's the sidearms that aren't. So Dayton doesn't have his horn because of that. Whoops. Okay, so now I know. Either way. It also instantly made him leave, because the animals aren't here. I didn't know that worked like that for the outposts. Either way, nothing else to be concerned about. We can get that launched. So that's going to be everyone except for... It's not going to fit everyone, except for Mirage. So, yeah, we did need 4 pods. Is that also not... Oh, yeah, okay, so the weapons... should be all your weapons. Okay, so that's fine. Shit. Because we still need to bring other stuff with us. So we could leave Merrick back, because Merrick doesn't have power armor, and Pete doesn't have power armor. Who's the better shooter? So you're a 9. You're a 10. So we'll leave Pete back as well. And that gives us 10 kilograms for food. Oh boy, that's... and meds. And the resurrector. Shit. Okay, so we did really need 4 pods. So that's a bit of an issue. We can see if we have the resources to build a pod here. I doubt it. I don't remember exactly what it takes, but the plasteel obviously is going to be an issue. So we'll just take no resurrectors. It's 0.2 kilograms. Let's bring a resurrector. The meds are kind of a concern. You know what? We got food for Hiram. So we'll take that, and we'll take a few Glitter World meds with us. 5 should be fine. And we'll take just 1. Oh, that really screwed shit up, because we also can't bring our bedrolls or anything. Although, for some reason, there's only 1 here. Probably because people are carrying them on them. Okay. Well, that's what it is. And then these have to be launched 1 at a time, obviously. So you guys will pack up and go. So, another pod. What does that take to build? Yeah, it's just 60 plasteel we're short here. Which obviously we have here, but we don't have the steel here. So let's build another super pod when we get a chance. We can cancel some of these. But I think we should be alright. We just need to get the steel. It's fine. It's fine. And then, Hiram, I didn't tell you to go right in? No, just making sure, because we don't want you going in. And we'll figure out which pod we want to launch first. Because, obviously, they might start attacking right away. Meat Popsicle, you're going to need to get in. And then that should be ready for launch. There you go. Okay, so then you have Heimdall and Meat Popsicle. You have Dayton, your mom, and 11. So we'll send that one first. Launch. And we're going to that. And we're going to want to drop in at Edge. And then once we get here, we can actually drop in wherever we want. Go. And that's obviously going to have to load that up. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if multi-pods is good. Obviously, we have other ships getting researched slowly. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, God. Don't run yet. So you're going to be landing right there. What are we looking at here? No explosives, but there is 20 that we can see. Oh. It's a whole lot of steel here. Storage, but sadly they're empty. Yeah, we're going to be able to get a lot of steel out of this. Anything fancy up here? A lot of lights. You must have batteries because you're powered. We have another room down here. Anything fancy? Basically just looking for any fancy drugs or good stuff. M-Fuel Gen. So nothing that looks too good yet. But any real good stuff will probably come from inside in the first place. So you guys should be drafted once you come in. We'll just check to make sure, and then we'll get launches. Yes. And then we need this pod. Launch. In here. Choose. We have the option. And we can go a little bit further back. Okay, so once that lands, we'll get that one gone. And we have to figure out how we want to attack that. Pod has arrived. We'll, Oh, fuck, I forgot that there's mortars. Or that there's a risk of mortars. So that's a bit of an issue. Can you do that, please? That way we can make sure everything will be good. So you guys drop in. Get you in right over here. And then you guys... Okay, so... Not a lot of chunks around for us to work with. I'm kind of afraid of these mortars. How are these ships flammable? 40%. So that's a risk that we have to consider. So in future, we'll make sure... Like, this is fine because there's no grass around. But we'll make sure to keep ourselves covered. So you guys can start coming in. Where can we go to attack them from? We don't really have many spots. We don't want to push up all the way to there, obviously. So maybe we just go into the open and drag them up that way. And then worry about them escaping off this way. Actually, you know what? We got a bit of cover here. So what we can do is we're going to want... Oh, we'll get these guys in first so we could do our full weapon swap. So come up this way, please. That Resurrector. Oh, Meat Popsicle. Can you pick that up? And then pick that up? And Heimdall, can you... Pick that up. You're gonna go, don't go up there first. You pick that up and then pick that up, please, just so it's not sitting on the ground. We need to tell these guys to swap to snipers for the first little bit. Okay, you're good, and that fire is not a concern. Okay, so we want sniper. Keys, sniper, that's fine. It's not a sniper, but it'll do. Sniper, sniper, assault rifle, and Merrick's the last one, so we want you also sniper. So we'll try to pick off who we can first and work from there. And then Merrick's going to want to stay back. Please don't hit. Fuck. Okay, Merrick, can you come back and keep everything under control fire-wise? We'll get Dayton. Actually, we can get everyone to go in and snipe. Oh, bulk goods trader. We do want that. Okay. Okay, so we'll push in just enough. Actually, let's, oh god, that startled me. Do you have cloth? Yes. Do you have steel? Yes. Do we have money? No. We can sell off this jade. We don't need it. We're not making shit, so that's fine. And so that'll be fine. That's a bit more steel to work with. Okay. I kind of wish that the mortar was near the front, but what can you do? And we can push back a little bit because we do have that sniper range. Okay, and they're attacking. All right, so there's a lot of them. We're still at 20. That mortar, that's not going to hit us, right? It might. Yeah, a little. A little. Okay, so we'll push back. We can swap over to our assault rifles and stuff. That way we could make sure we have the extra firepower. That's fine. Swap. Swap. That's fine. And swap. Actually, you know what? You can stay as a sniper for now. And we're going to want them to be close enough. So we'll be gunning a lot of this. But I am concerned about what they do over here. So we'll try to drag them up north a little bit. And then we can stop behind this row of blocks here. And then hope that Merrick will be fine. Merrick, we'll get you moving back here. Actually, shit, you had sniper range. And they are coming for you, so that's bad. Because we can't have Merrick trying to do this on his own. You guys have power armor by any chance? No. Okay, we got some smoke. Okay, you're fine. Merrick, we'll get you to hide behind that, so you at least have... Actually, do that one, because that way you have a bit of cover. A lot of steel here. That might be worth mining out real quick. And do we need to push back? No, but this fire here is a bit of a problem, because it's going to burn stuff we want, so we're going to want to put that out. Heimdall and 11 should be alright. That's a total miss. Can you not? You'll get fucked up. Okay, we're getting a bit outnumbered here. Oh, you're a problem too. Merrick, can you swap over to the charge rifle? Okay, let's run back. Try to not get too caught up here with the melee. Okay, run. Oh yeah, we have Molotovs there as well. Hunter lacking ranged weapon. Oh, you swapped. Okay, that's fine. We just have the one there. That fire's spreading. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. What did I say? We'll make sure we drop pods where fire's not going to be a risk. And then I dropped that on grass, right beside what was already on fire. And they're fleeing. So they're going to try to flee through the ship. So that's a problem. We'll come down and protect our ship. Because we don't really want to risk them blowing anything up. So, you know, kill them as they come. We are taking a bit of damage. I'm not too worried about it. Because all this power armor does make it so the wounds are kind of lacking. I think that was a sniper. We have to get that mortar dealt with too. I don't know who's sniping. Is it you that seems to be sniper? No? Okay. That's fine. And then it's just one person. Okay, so we got fire to deal with. It would be nice to get this put out. So what we'll do is expand home zone. Get that dealt with. We'll allow everyone to go free. We'll take a quick look at the wounds. So that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Not a problem because the troll's blood, obviously, they'll get treated. And then you don't have any major wounds, and Merrick is all right. So no one really took any concerning wounds. We can get Hiram to... Oh, you're not even in yet. You can attack. You might not attack, only because we might get this cleared before then. And then we need to get around to you, which we should be able to do reasonably safely with one person while everyone else is off doing other stuff. So you guys go deal with what you need to deal with. We can do an allow all. That way everything's going to be allowed. Then we got a mass deconstruction to do, and then we'll head off. Oh, the rain's going to help too. Okay, and we'll grab Sniper so we can pick you off a little bit closer. Oh, that turret. Please don't cause a problem. Okay, that's fine. Is that within home zone? Yes. We'll just make it a little bit larger. Okay. And we'll just make our way through this grass. And you're going to take that way. Okay. And you should fuck right off, please. And there is a turret there, so we got to worry about that. Although, I doubt the turret's going to have enough stopping power to get through the armor and do any significant damage. Okay, and that's dealt with. So that means Hiram is going to need to be enter destroy base. Okay, so we have a turret right there. We can come out to right over here and get that shot. And we have one up there, and I think that might be it. Yes. We'll get both of these dealt with. Oh, and the one right there. But yeah, there shouldn't be any real wounds that we got to worry about with this. So then you guys have all that dealt with. So these pods, we're going to be using them just to launch people out again. But we do need these guys working. So what we can do is do that, claim all those doors. That should get us everywhere in here. And then those also included all those. Okay. So these obviously we need to explore. It's nice that all these doors are the wood doors, so we don't have to go to each one and tell them. And then those are open. Do need to get a lot of deconstruction done, but that's not a big deal. And then depending on our load, we'll have to either go back to base or auto door. We either have to go back to base or words, oh god, or just go on, depending on what our capacity is, obviously. You guys got all that covered. It'd be nice to take a prisoner, but I doubt that's going to happen. Just because we got other shit to do here. So we should be alright. And you guys are just going to do whatever you need to do for a short time. They might make their way up towards these turrets. I'm not too worried about it. Can you hit that, please? Come here a little bit. Oh, now we have two turrets attacking us. Okay, come back. So it's only the one. Come back a little bit more. 43, 39. How can you not hit that? And we are slowed. So do we have enemies about somewhere? Oh, sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. It's the turrets. You're still shooting at us. Oh my god, can you just get it destroyed? It's not exactly... There you go. Okay, and we'll come in and just stand around this corner and get... Oh, that one lost its power. So we can claim and then deconstruct it because we don't need it. And then we just have the one up here, so we can do that from somewhere over here. We'll just come up. And then we're going to start deconstructing all this stuff that's outside. So that's fine, that's fine. Deconstruct those. That can get deconstructed. These lights, we're going to want to do deconstruct all. And then we can say all these doors are already allowed. All these ones claim. All these ones claim. And that turret's gone. All these ones claim. We should be alright, and you're deconstructing. So, Dayton, you didn't take any worrisome wounds? No. Ooh, so we got a little bit of plasteel, so really, there's not a whole lot good in here. It's a lot of different stacks. It made me think it was useful. Okay, and then we're gonna want... Is everyone asleep? Merrick got treated. We might want to let the rest happen. Okay, 11. Can you come up and check out what's up here, please? So go there, 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 there. And then you might need to go around to that one too. And then we'll get Dayton to check this and we'll go off. Heimdall, you are going to need rest soon too. Ooh, okay. So we got a whole lot of food. Some Penox, a little bit of meds. Not bad. Okay, good, come over here. We'll get you to rest in a sec. We'll claim some beds if there's a good amount. That way we have somewhere to sleep. Okay, come check this one out. So you'll definitely go into that bed. Okay, nothing. Okay, we got a bit more food. Lots of food around. So that does need to get sent back to base quickly. We got some more plasteel. This wood. We'll deconstruct these, but we don't need that much wood overall. Area revealed. Okay, so that's up over here. Oh, okay. Area revealed. Okay, so we got some more beds. These are steel. We'll deconstruct all those. Fire foam poppers. Deconstruct those. Lights. Deconstruct those. Dayton, you're free. We'll grab all these sandbags and deconstruct. Now, that did include some over here. I don't want to touch these. I can't even select them. So what we're going to want is cancel. Because I don't want to fuck with the invisible stuff. That's a little bit terrifying. Oh, there's some in here too. Cancel the invisible stuff. Don't touch that. It's all weird. Okay. And then Dayton, you're going to go eat. We can do and allow all that way. You'll eat stuff that's closer. And then we have the north side stuff. So these are all beds. All right. And then can you come check that as well, please? Because we don't need to go down anymore. And then 11, you're fully rested. So we'll get you doing all the other stuff. So you can make your way over to this one next. That can get... Oh, we already have it set up. So is there more stuff around here? Or is it all dealt with? I think it's all dealt with. Okay. And are these all just wood? Yes. Steel auto door. Caravan has arrived at destroyed settlement. Okay, so we got our animals here. We can grab all the auto doors and deconstruct them. We may as well grab 39 lights. That's a lot of steel there. We can grab any vents. Deconstruct all those. That's another auto door. We got to find a steel normal door because there's probably a few of those around. That vent's already... Oh, no, it's not. Destroy those. Marble. We don't need the wood, I don't think. That's going to add a lot of bulk. It's the steel that we really need. And then we got coolers. We don't need these. More wall light. So, why when I do that is it not selecting everything on the map to get deconstructed? That's good. So we want you to check this. And it's nothing. We got more events to do here, but that's not a huge deal. We'll just reset that up. So we want to claim, go in, please. Nothing. We'll check that one. So that. Construct. Okay. And nothing. Okay, so then from here, we want to check these rooms here. It's basically just a wood fire generator, so we don't need to worry about that. We have more steel auto doors. Just make sure that's still all selected. Yes. And then Hiram, you should be coming in with the animals. The animals are just going to run wild because they're not going to be very relevant here. So that's just empty. This one's probably just empty as well. But there is a bunch of steel up here, so we got that going for us. So then from here, we have down here. There's nothing anywhere else over here. Not worried about what might be in there. Okay. So we'll get you to punch through a wall here, I guess. That one's relatively low health. Can you punch through that, please? I like that the other bases don't need any work. We just ignore them, essentially. And then you come over here. We can get that deconstructed. Nothing else over here. Can you come over here, please? Okay. Okay, and those are all just wood. So the next we have down here. Oh, the fallout's done. Hey, you guys. You want to, since you're not doing anything ever, want to chop all the wood? Not that there's much. Just chop it. Give you something to do. 11. Okay. And that's going to get deconstructed. Oh, there's 4 doors here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have troop renewal. We don't need to worry about that. So these are all just wood beds. We'll grab all these vents. And then cooler. Construct that. And then next, we have over here. And then that one. And then I think we're basically done. Obviously, then deconstruction. But it shouldn't take them too long. So we want you to go up into here. And then here. And then here, I guess. All right. And then just over here, please. Okay, so then that's everything explored. I don't like all this shit sitting on the ground, but what can you do? And that's empty. So is that everything? I think so. All right. And then they're working on all the deconstruction. So it's going to take them a little bit, but it should be all right. And then we'll get the caravan out second. Ambrosia binge. I didn't know we had some around. Yes, there's some right there. That's not the worst thing to binge, really. Now all this food. Oh, how do we want to do this? The best way, because we do want it into a fridge as soon as possible, what we can do is set up a stockpile area right here. Go critical for all foodstuffs. I'm not worried if the psychite and all that gets rotted. It's got lots of time anyway. But what we'll do is send all foodstuffs into this. Get that shipped out on its own. Bring the pod back. We have people that are going to haul. They'll obviously do hauling once they're done deconstruction if they're set up for hauling after that. And missing sidearm, I know. Although you should be able to pick that up when you wake up because the animals are here again. Alright, and then all these clothes and stuff are going to get... We might lose like 1 or 2 things. I'm not too worried about it. It's not worth trying to haul everything in. Just as simple as possible. Keep it simple, nice and easy. Can I have that and that so we can deconstruct that? We should have a good amount of steel here. There is lots. You guys are finishing up over here. Alright, area revealed. A new one. Oh, hey! Let's take this with us. So claim, uninstall. I don't need a slate table. I didn't know there was a room that we missed. Yeah, we could use a poker table since we haven't had the cloth to do it anyway. And no one at other bases are idle, but you guys are now idle. So that should be everything's done. Just a few random items and then the hauling. Make sure everyone is allowed. Yes. Is all the food out of here? Yes. So that should be all food items now within this room. So what we'll do is we're going to get a pod. We need more fuel. Launch. We'll just grab a thing. Launch. And then you can come in near center. We'll just drop you right here. That way we can get that food brought into that a little bit quickly because they have to do it stack by stack. Or I guess handful by handful. Okay. So then we can load with all the simple, all the fine, all the meats. We'll obviously keep the survival meals with us. All the chicken eggs unfertilized. And is there anything else that we should just send right back to base? I know we could do the weapons and all that, but that would involve having to haul them. So it's best to not worry about that. So that's good. We'll accept that. So I'll get all hauled. And I think we should be good. We have a butcher. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about any of this, right? No. Fuck off. Thank you. Alright, and that food will get moved. We can hold that open. Feel fair to calm 11 down. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so that went pretty well. I'm curious to see how much steel we walk away with. Okay, and you're ready. Ready for launch. Okay, so then we launched that. We may as well just put it back here. And then when that lands, we'll send it back. And then our people go out, and then our animals. Okay. And then you guys will come and haul all that food. That's a pretty good haul of food. Okay, load. Yeah. Launch. Yeah. And we can do that back over. It doesn't really matter where we land it. All right. So now what we need to do is we'll grab that and that and that, and you guys need to load. Now, this is where it becomes a problem. Do we want to drop right into another base? If we do, then we kind of got combat as we're setting stuff up. We are basically ready to go for it. We're going to want to take whatever foods we can, because you guys should still have some meds on you. We have some food on us too, but we'll just load up with that. So if we drop right into another base... Well, you know what? It's not really a big deal if we get there, clear it, and then start deconstructing stuff. And then the animals, obviously, it's going to take a little bit for them to get out. Well, not really get out, but it's instant, rather. Because, obviously, they just pick everything up and then go. But then they can make their way down. Or if they get their way back to base to unload, if we need to, that's not really a big deal. Because we could just hang around base for a little bit while we deconstruct everything anyways. And then worst case scenario, we're there for a few days without our caravan to load up. And then we just haul stuff that's going to go bad in while they sit there. So that's not really a big deal. So let's do that. So we'll load these up, and then we are at time. We don't have time for another attack. We could also deconstruct that heater. Yeah, we don't have time for another attack for this episode. So we'll get everything loaded up, and then next episode we'll start with going out right away. And then Hiram will do the pickup, and then we'll see what our capacity is like. See if it's worth heading back to base first. We'll just let them do what they need to do. Yeah, because we get a good amount of time. I have a mod, obviously, that makes it so our time... sorry, our time at bases are extended by 5 days. I did that specifically for the deconstruction of stuff and things. So that should be not ready. You're still loading. Satan, Leo, your mom. Oh, you're in there. It's just weird. Okay. Oh, it's just 11. Okay, 11, get to your pod, please. Okay, so we're good to go. Do we have to worry about anything here? You guys are still working on this. We'll set the rest of these blocks to get hauled. Now, the biggest issue with hauling blocks now is we're not going to have storage. But it's good to see that we have a fuck ton of crops going. But we do need to get enough steel here. Oh, we got our... sorry, my voice. We got our pod made. So we can send that with our group. Although, now that we have Mirage hanging... Pete hanging back here, we don't really need the 4th pod. But it would still be nice to be able to carry a little bit more stuff with us. But we'll keep that for future. Although we could use that as transporting stuff from here to the other base again. That way we can start clearing out the storage, because we don't have... Oh, these big shelves. I fucked up. Those were supposed to be tall shelves. Not the... Wait. There's 3 different shelves. Oh yeah, it is a tall shelf. Shit. So these have a 12 capacity, right? That's not what I want here. No, it's an 8. Oh, I got all my shelves mixed up. I thought these were 12. And these ones were 8. But these are 4. So that's nowhere near as much storage as I thought. So yeah, let's get that pod shipped over. That pod shipped over. And we'll get that clothing swapped. So we're going to want to load. And we'll call that a day. Launch. And you go over to here, please. Drop it off right there. Yeah. And then we'll see if we need to do an unload. Because we did get quite a bit of steel here. So there might be a little bit on the full side. But we'll see for next episode. But for now, that is going to be it. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you'll have a great day. See ya.